the Lumberjack Lounge podcast. It's been a hot minute, but there's good reasons for it. I'm the Baron72. I'm here with Carter. How you doing, man?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing amazing, man. Doing awesome.
I bet. You better. Well, yeah.
I mean, probably a little tired, but
just a
I'm
little
okay.
bit.
Just a little
Just
bit.
a little tired. New daddy.
Yes, sir. We'll talk more about little baby here. I don't know. You said Dustin's name already. My little baby's name is Ruth. So
Yeah.
she's in the world now. We'll talk a little more about that experience and how it feels being a dad. I don't know.
Pretty cool, man. Like, I don't know which episode we mentioned it. Probably like one of the first 2 episodes. We mentioned that we're expecting babies this month, and the first one's here now. Now we just need the next one to come.
Little other baby girl coming.
Yep. Exciting. We'll definitely cover that. But yeah, I'm good. Things are great. I mean, it's really, really busy. I've sent some pictures in the Discord, and yeah, cherry season has started, and it is busy. Let me tell you that.
I bet, dude. They're delicious, though. I'll tell you that. We picked about a grocery bag full, and I've been eating them since. Haven't really stopped eating them.
Oh yeah, people love cherries, man. That's one thing I know for sure.
Dude.
And like in my family, we're just like meh, because we have it every year.
Yeah, you eat it all the time.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like a lot of people don't really understand what cherries are because they only have like the maraschino cherries that like go in pies and stuff.
Yeah.
And like, you guys need to get like a fresh is it Rainier cherries? Like I don't even know the names.
Rainiers are like the yellowish ones, the brighter ones.
Got you. Which are the like bright purple, the dark purple ones? Because those are my favorite.
Purple, the ones
like
you picked.
Red, yeah.
Those are Bings.
Bings.
We have like 15 different varieties of cherries, and I actually Googled it the other day. There's over 1,000 different varieties farmed in the U.S.
Oh, nice.
Of cherries. 1,000. Like I can only tell you like maybe 5 or 6 varieties of apples and maybe like 15 different varieties of cherries. And like in my opinion, I can only tell the difference between like 2 or 3 cherries.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
You wouldn't say it's purple? Because to me they're like purple.
I don't know. Every cherry is just red to me.
Just red.
I am pretty colorblind though, if you guys didn't know that.
Got you. Oh yeah, we did test that out like a few days ago.
Yeah.
No, you're not that colorblind, but like there are some times with those colorblind tests where it's like you really don't see that. All right.
Yeah, we were just sitting down for my mom's birthday at a restaurant, and that topic came up, and I went to a website, and I was just scrolling through every single image of like that circle thing with the dots inside, and the dots have different colors, and you're supposed to be able to like read a number inside easily, and like 90% of the examples I couldn't see anything, and everyone at the table was like, "Oh yeah, that's a 7, that's a 13, that's an 8." And I'm like, that 8 kind of looks like a 3, but not really. Like you say it's an 8, after you say it, I can kind of see it, but I can't see like any of them. But in my mind, everything looks normal to me because that's just what I've lived with my whole life. But I guess I'm colorblind. Like
I should check up the percentage because it's a pretty big percentage because it's like a man thing. Like I think it's like 20% of men are red-green colorblind. So I'll look that up.
Yeah, I was like, this doesn't work well with my with my occupation with red and green because I work in the cherries, the green leaves and the red cherries. Like, how am I supposed to look at the tree and see that there's cherries in there? But I can see the cherries. Like, I don't know why I'm colorblind. I feel like I'm totally normal. Like if I open a box of crayons, I can tell you what each color is, and none of the colors like blend in with each other.
Have you ever opened like a box of 54 or whatever, like the big boxes lately?
Yeah.
Like you might need to do that because my brother is super colorblind. Like there's one time we were driving and we were like, yeah, it's by the greenhouse. He's like, what house was green? And we were like, we finally drove by it and said, that house. He's like, that house is tan. What are you guys talking about?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll send some pictures in the Discord and see if anyone else is like me. I just can't see any of it.
Yeah, and it's 8% of men. So,
ooh, I'm rare.
Yeah,
not really.
So
unlucky RNG.
Unlucky RNG. You were born with a bad graphics card. I don't even know if that's what the colors would be under. I don't
Right?
know PCs.
I'm special, okay?
Yes, you are.
I need everyone to tell me that I'm special. I need that attention.
Yes, you
Anyway.
are. You're very special, Timmy.
Thank you. That's why I play RuneScape, so I can get GZ'd every single time I level up and feel good about myself.
uh,
Yeah.
for sure.
I haven't done much on RuneScape, but there's some definite things I can just bring up real quick. We want to move on to our account progress
Let's
stuff.
do it.
And I think that'll mix in our life progress. We've done that a few times. I'm sure we have some life progress updates. I got my work. You got little baby.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so for me, like I've said in the past, probably like 6 episodes, I'm mining, still mining. If I look at my percentage to my goal, which is 99, and I started this at 92, you know, because obviously 92 to 99 is halfway through all the XP. So from 92 to 99, I am 74% of the way towards 99.
Gosh, dang, dude! I haven't heard you like say the percentage in a while since I've been like AFK for like a week and a half.
Yeah.
Last time I heard you say it was like 40%. Like you've gone up like 35% since the
Dude,
last time I
okay,
listened.
you saw the amount of hours I've put in lately.
At 4th of July, you got to bring that up at 4th of July.
Okay, so if you guys know or not know, me and the Baron here, we are cousins, and we actually live pretty close. He lives about 20 minutes away from me, and our grandparents live in the same town as us, where we basically were raised. And so we go there every 4th of July, and we were just chilling there. And I don't know, I was just talking with you and your brother, and the topic came up of like me just AFKing stuff on RuneScape on my phone during work since I've just been on the tractor a lot lately.
I think the
And
topic was like how much like Will's percentage of time on his phone has gone down or something because he like checked
yeah,
his phone. And you're like, mine's disgusting right now, man.
I was like, let me show you my screen time. For you guys who know on iPhones, there's this feature called Screen Time. I believe it's called Screen Time, and you can look at that feature on your phone in the settings, and it tells you how many hours and minutes you've put into certain apps in your phone, and you could actually like set limits and stuff if you want, like I don't know, like parental settings and stuff, or even just personal settings if you want to keep yourself from spending too much time on social media or RuneScape, which I don't have a cap on that.
No, no, you do not.
Obviously. So I can actually see, and this is like the first time I've ever looked before at my screen time on OSRS on my phone. And it surprised me because I was like, huh, you guys want to see how much time I put into RuneScape just on my phone the past 3 weeks? So it tells you how many hours you put in per week, or per day, but per week. That week I put in like 29 hours. The week before that I put 30 hours, and the week before that I put like 28 hours.
It's
And
just
so
thing.
that doesn't even include the time I'm sitting on it right now on my computer. That's just from my phone. So
Like you spend
pretty
at least a
disgusting.
day and a half every single week playing this point and click
Yeah.
game.
Yeah. I'm looking right now at my time played. I remember telling people in our clan chat just a couple weeks ago that I just hit 160 days played, and I'm already at 164 in 15 hours.
Goodness.
So, and that's just amethysts.
Yeah,
But
dude.
I've actually been switching to Motherlode mine.
I saw you there today.
Yeah, I'll talk about that in a sec.
Mhm.
But yeah, I've just been mining and spending a lot of time whenever I'm free on mobile, just mining, just because amethysts are so mindless, and it's like some of the most AFK skilling you can do in this game besides redwoods. I would say redwoods are more AFK, but mining the amethyst, you actually make money off of it, which is nice, and that's just been nice to have that money flow this whole time.
Sure.
I actually just checked, and I have like over 600 unidentified minerals from the mining guild,
Oh, really?
and I have like 700 golden nuggets from Motherlode Mine.
Nice.
So I'm thinking when I get 99, I might trade all that in for like ore packs and like gem stuff, and just do like a big drop party and drop like thousands of sapphires and rubies and diamonds.
Nice.
I think that'd be pretty funny.
That'd be great. Yeah, I don't know. But like when we say you've been playing like a day and a half a week, like most of the time you're not even like paying attention to your phone. You're just like Every
Yeah.
2 minutes or so, you just like look down and click on something. Like,
Yeah. Like it's really slow. I'm doing a really slow method, Amethyst. It's only like 20 to 25K an hour. Um, but I've realized that I do have time when I'm more free to do Motherlode Mine, but not quite free to do like Volcanic Mine.
yeah.
And it's actually way more XP per hour just to do Motherlode Mine.
Oh
It's
yeah.
if you have the chance, just do it. I hate it, but I haven't hated it so much right now because I've suffered through amethysts for dozens of hours to be like, oh wow, I'm getting more than 20K in XP and 20K an hour doing this. This is
Yeah,
kind of
getting
worth
like
it just
40K
to
an hour.
get back here and do it. Yeah, like I'm
Nice.
saving a lot of time just
I'm
doing
doubling
this.
my productivity.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, so yesterday morning at like 2 in the morning, my dad calls me because we're both working in the Cherries together, and he calls me and says, "Yeah, it's raining. It just finished raining. Let's go and blow off the water off all the cherries." And so the reason why we do that, we take like this machine and like blow air really hard. Like imagine a gigantic blow dryer,
Mhm.
and we just shake all the trees and shake all the water off all the cherries. That way the water doesn't seep into the fruit and like splits the skin open and ruins it. And so I went out at like 2 in the morning to do that. And I was like, okay, I can do amethysts while I do this and just chill. But I thought like, okay, it's 2 in the morning on our home world 340. It's a US server. I wonder if people are actually online right now doing Motherlode Mine.
Oh
And it
yeah.
was kind of creepy, like weird that I went there and there was not a single person there.
Oh dude, that'd be
I'm here
beautiful.
right now and there's like, I don't know, 10 people here.
Hmm.
But when I was there at 2 in the morning,
Every
there's
person's
not a
there
single
all day.
person there.
Yeah,
It's
if you
kind of
can.
eerie just because I'm always used to seeing people here
Yeah,
and
dude.
there's no one. And so I just did it the whole time from like 2 in the morning to like 8:30 in the morning.
Perfect.
And I was just looking at my XP per hour the whole time. I was like, this is great. I don't have to deal with other people depleting all the different veins, the different mines, the mine spots.
For sure.
Run down there and get it done is nice. And then it's funny because as time progressed, people started to run up and log in and it filled back up. So
Oh, that's funny.
it's pretty
You can
funny to
see
see
the
that.
servers filling.
Yeah. People waking up.
Well, getting on first thing in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah. So I actually sent a picture in the real life pics or whatever it's called in our Discord of me like blowing through the orchard at night. And I'm looking at it right now and I sent that at like 3:57 in the morning. It's like still dark out. Just
Yeah.
it says on the tractor I'm going 2.7 miles an hour. And I was doing Motherlode Mine that whole time.
You
So
beautiful.
that's just speeding up my progress. I'm not going hard at it. I mean, we're all doing mining right now because we're doing our King of the Skill, which we'll talk about. But I don't know. I'm just ready to move on from mining, and I'm probably gonna start working on my rune crafting just because I'm kind of getting excited thinking about it because there's so many different things I could do. Just switching it up. I could do Guardians of the Rift. I could do blood runes. I could do the true blood altar. I could do lava runes. I could do mud runes. I
Do
mean,
anything. The
I
world is
could
open to
always
you.
switch it up. Yeah. It's just way more than Motherlode Mine, Amethysts, and occasionally doing like 1 hour of Volcanic Mine, like once every 3 days,
Yeah, for
which
sure.
isn't much progress doing it at that rate.
Hey, but just think, you only need to do. You've done what you've done. You only need to do it 1/3 more time.
Yep. I'm at
So
1.6 million XP left. And if we look at our scoreboard right now, we've only been doing this for like,
two
I don't know, a
days.
couple days. And our leader in first place has almost 700K XP.
Yeah, dude, he's been freaking out Motherlode Mine this entire time. Like
Yeah.
I've been up there. I've gone there like 4 times this whole time, and
Hmm.
every time I go, I think except for one time I've seen him. It's like
Yeah.
Shipwrecker. Do you do anything else, man?
Yeah.
Blow us all away like Flo did last King of the Skill.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So everyone voted for mining for the King of the Skill, and yeah, we've been doing it. And Shipwrecker and another member called his name's My Computer. They actually Discord messaged me last night. I got off real quick to do something, and I get a message from them. They're like, "Hey, we found our own fallen star for shooting stars, but it's a tier 9. Can you come and like break it down one layer so we can mine it?" I'm like, sure, man. I'll be there in like 15 minutes. And so they were just waiting there. And they were mining the coal around it because they're like, no, we can't waste XP while we're waiting. We gotta get XP while we wait.
Great. That's
So
hilarious.
I get on mobile and I start mining this star to break it down so that they can continue mining it. And they're just mining all the coal around me while I'm hitting the star.
Huge.
I love the effort. Keep it going.
Yes,
Love to see
I
it.
love like the progress people make from King of the Skill.
Yeah.
Like it's just awesome to see.
Yeah. You'll always keep that progress from then on. Like that 1.7 million XP I got from the first King of the Skill with rune crafting.
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna keep that with me, and it was worth it for that grind.
I get like 3 million. I don't remember how much I got.
Let me look. I'm at the page right now.
I think
You
it was like
got 1.7. I got 1.5 mil.
got you,
Yeah.
got you, got you. Got
You
you.
got 4 rune crafting levels that week. I got 2.
I freaking and I haven't done rune crafting since. I'm still
Yeah.
on 91 rune crafting.
I think our clan really likes doing King of the Skills, and we do it every other month. So the next one, wow, that's crazy to think. The next one's gonna be in September, dude.
Mm-hmm.
We're already at the downhill of this year.
Yep. Should we announce next month's thing right now?
Let's do it. Go for it.
So next month, so we're gonna do a biannual. This is gonna be our first clan bingo event, and I think how
Nice.
we're gonna do it. This isn't all for sure yet. We still in the works, but I think how we're gonna do it is depending on how many people sign up for it. We're gonna split those people into kind of their 2 or 3 teams, depending on like total levels and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
that's how we're gonna do it, and we're gonna do our first official. Like I think it's gonna be a week long or a 2 week long bingo, um, and best team wins. And
Yeah.
that's why I've been doing the big fundraisers like the raffle and the duel arena and stuff like that, is
Yeah.
to build up kind of a pot for this uh bingo event that we're having, so that we can actually have a big
Oh
reward.
yeah, for sure. It's
So
gonna be great. One of the slots or whatever you call it is going to be a unique drop from raids 3.
hopefully it's out by then. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Just kidding.
If you get a unique drop, you
You
win the
win.
game.
Yeah.
Should I get my account progress even though I haven't really been playing?
Yeah, do it.
All right. So since last time I've played, I played a few days here and there, um, like a couple days in the hospital. But after we got home from the hospital, I didn't really play for like 4 days, just taking care of baby and stuff like that. But now I'm basically back on my normal schedule with this little one here. If you guys didn't know, I'm actually holding Ruth right now. So my wife might come in halfway through this episode or might not. We'll see, because she might need to eat. I don't know when she needs to eat next.
Nice.
But before I got off and before Ruth was born, my goal I think was before Ruth was born, I actually completed my achievement diary cape. I've got it on
Ooh.
right now. It's super cool to have. It's crazy to think.
Yeah.
Um,
That's such a big milestone, dude.
dude, so huge. The one thing I want to say for anybody working towards it is don't save like 4 or 5 levels of Slayer at the end like I did, because I wanted to scratch my eyeballs out.
Yeah.
Because like Slayer's fun. Slayer's probably the funnest skill out of all of them, because you actually get to like go and do something and you're assigned to do something. It's kind of cool. It makes you money and stuff. Like I probably made 10 to 20 mil on the grind, but like when you're deliberately doing it to get levels, it just is a pain, man. Like I got all the way to 87, I think, just by doing a few Slayer tasks here and there. Like sometimes I'll
Right.
go to Anchor in and just be like I'm gonna do 5 Slayer tasks tonight just because I want to.
Yeah.
But with me deliberately doing it, I think I ended up getting like 7 Jad KC and just doing a lot. Like I know that probably doesn't sound a lot to those people that grind this game out, but by the time I got 93 Slayer, I was just like, okay, I'm not touching Slayer until I'm base 90s, because I am done
Yeah.
with that. Um, so right now I'm actually moving on to my next goal, which is base 90s. I think I'm gonna get base 90s mining next just to get it. Especially since we're doing
Nice.
the skill, I can get a couple levels here and then do a couple levels after it,
Oh
and
yeah.
then just go for the rest of them after that. Uh, And then as well, like when I'm AFKing or away from my computer, I'm gonna try to get max combat. So I've been doing Nightmare Zone here and there. I've actually just hit 95 strength and 95 attack.
Nice. Yeah, I've seen you've been doing that a lot. That's great. It's good
I
progress.
did in like a week, but like I said, I've kind of taken a break with baby and stuff. So
Oh, of course. You should have taken like one of those traditional RuneScape pictures where you're like
I just didn't
in the
post
hospital
it.
room with
I need,
RuneScape.
I need to post it. I have it. I actually have a picture of it because
Oh,
I
you
was
do?
playing on I was playing on my laptop, and I was
Nice.
actually watching a framed video in it too. So I have I have my laptop screen and then my phone screen's on my laptop, and so I have two like RuneScape things playing at the same time.
Good stuff.
I just didn't post it for some reason or another. I think it was late at night or something.
Right?
I don't remember why I didn't post it. I was just like, I
Yeah.
don't want to post it.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Just
Well, awesome.
working on base 90s now.
Yeah, it was a weird feeling finishing my achievement cape because that was like such a big goal for me as well.
Same.
Even with my quest cape, I probably felt it more with my quest cape because I was just earlier in my account. I just didn't know what to do after. It's like, what should I do?
Yeah.
Now I'm
Well,
just maxing.
it's like the last thing that RuneScape like asks of you to do. Like now the game doesn't ask anything of you. It just expects you to make it.
Yeah.
Like
Oh yeah.
with the quest cape, like it's asking you to do these quests that we've made for you. And with the achievement cape,
Hmm.
it's like, hey, get these skill levels so you can do these things in the game and try to do these achievements.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, that now the rest of it's just on us. Like, oh, I'm gonna go for a unique at TOB or something like that. That's my
I
new
mean,
goal.
you got combat achievements now to
Yeah.
work
Oh, I
on.
guess I could do that. I don't
Get
know. The combat
those.
achievements don't like entice me.
Yeah.
I don't know why. They just like they enticed me for like a week, and I was trying to do them for like a week, and then I was just like, it's not really my thing. Like I
Yeah.
know I'll probably get there at some point, but
I'm
I
not
don't know.
worried about it either right now.
I'm thinking about getting the easy layer, the first layer done, just so I have that teleport.
Yeah. That one's nice to have, just to have a few teleports a day to get to Godward Dungeon quickly. I have the easy one done. I only need like 7 more for the medium, but I haven't done that in forever. It's not like the rewards you get for it aren't worth it at all.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
achievement diaries have really good rewards getting those elite ones done.
yeah,
Way more worth it than like the Grandmaster combat achievements.
for
Just
sure.
because like it's way harder to get that than the elite diaries.
For sure, for sure. Here's mama taking baby away. See ya, Ruth.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
My wife should have our baby just within a week. I guarantee you within the next episode.
Dude, watch. Like in 20 minutes, your wife's gonna say, "We need to go to the hospital," and
She's
like
gonna call me. She's not even
that's
home right now. She's gonna call me like,
yeah.
"You need to pick me up."
Like mid episode, we end it there. See you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
That'd be
No man,
hilarious.
it's a really busy week for us. So we apologize for the small delay in this episode, but that's just what's happening, and that's what's happened. And it's nice to get back and record, get back in the groove again.
Hmm.
We don't really know when the next episode will be. It could be within like another 2 weeks from now. So
It's fine.
yeah,
I
we're here
understand.
just chilling. We're not.
It's cool to see like the dynamic of our clan because a lot of them are like young fathers.
Yeah,
Like one of our mods, King Flip, he has like a 4-year-old daughter, and it's just like cool to see his dynamic of playing the game. He's like, guys, you're gonna love having your baby girls. Like it's gonna be
right.
amazing.
Yeah,
Like it's cool
love
to
it.
see that in the clan with a bunch of different people and their kids.
Yeah, and we even had one member, Nazi, I believe.
I
He
think so.
last month had another baby. I think that was like his second or third child.
Yeah,
So
for
yeah,
sure.
lots of members having kids and
Camelot Bum
fathers.
as well. He took
Yep.
one of those RuneScape pictures.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
The
was funny.
pregnant woman in the hospital playing RuneScape.
Yeah, I'll
So
have to make sure I do that as well.
for sure.
Grab my wife's phone and take a picture.
Tonight, I just didn't post it for some reason. I'll post it tonight.
Yeah,
So I
definitely
just think
post it.
it's funny that I have like playing the game and like a video playing of it in the background. I think it'd be
Yeah.
cool if every like picture from now on just goes one more like layer deep. Like you have TV has it on, then the laptop and the phone. Like that'd be
Right.
fun.
Oh man.
I
Yeah.
know. It won't happen. It's fine.
Well, another thing I actually did is I got my gauntlet cape. I did the corrupted gauntlet and got my first KC and got that weird looking red cape thing. That's just gonna sit in my bank now.
Is that like a KC thing or is that just a reward? What is that? Like
It's when you get your first KC in the corrupted gauntlet, you'll get that cape, like a
ah,
little badge of honor thing.
like you know what you're doing.
Yeah,
Ha!
it's funny now. Like now that I've gotten that, I've tried doing the normal mode, and it's just so easy now. It's like just a joke. It's pretty
Dude, you're
fun
gonna,
though, like to see that progress. Just be
you,
like, wow, this used to be like impossible for me. The normal mode. Now I can do it. I could probably do it on mobile now, so that's great.
hey, you're gonna blow past me in PVM because you've just been doing it. I've been slacking.
You got to join us at top, man. I've been doing that as well a little bit. We got to Verzik last night,
But
learning
Stardew.
it a little more and more. It's been great. What?
But Stardew.
Oh yeah, you've been playing some Stardew.
Yeah, I've been playing Stardew Valley. If you guys don't know what Stardew Valley is, it's just kind of like an indie farming game kind of thing. And I've been playing with my brother. It's been pretty fun.
Yeah,
So that's also been distracting me from RuneScape, which I should be doing like mining grinds on the side, but I don't
you
know.
got to mine on RuneScape while you're mining in Stardew Valley.
Oh, dude.
That'd be kind of cool if there was a mine like that in RuneScape, where it's like floors and there's monsters on each floor. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. It would work pretty good. I feel like. And once you
Next,
reach a certain floor in RuneScape, you get like a untradeable unique, kind of like how you can get those nice weapons and stuff and armor in Stardew Valley.
yeah, dude, that'd be cool.
That's kind of cool to think about.
Mhm.
You
Well, and
have to
like,
like use a spade and like dig on certain tiles and try to find the next ladder down.
and the hole or the ladder, that would be cool. Who
That would
knows?
work.
They need a
You're-
woodcutting minigame first before we get that.
They need a mining minigame too, man. Mining sucks.
They technically have one, but
It needs a rework, man.
yeah,
It needs to be able to be done in a mass world.
for
Because
sure.
like something just so menial like that, like just all you get is mining XP for it.
Hmm.
They shouldn't make it like restricted to only being able to have 3 to 5 people in it. I don't
Yeah.
know. Oh well,
Oh,
I don't want to talk about that right now.
that's a
Volcanic mine.
maybe we should have like I want comments on this if people are listening to this on YouTube. Leave a comment down below. Do you guys want like a rant video of us just like ranting about things on
Just
RuneScape?
things that annoy us.
Yeah. Like I'm down to do a ranting video and just rant for an hour.
I'm down, dude. Next episode.
Only if people want it. Like some people like get super annoyed of complaining and stuff and you're just like, just play the game, nerd. It's like,
Yeah.
I know. I complain because I love this game.
Yeah. We love this game and we want it to be better than it already is.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Right. Well, should I talk a little bit about some updates that's happened recently, real quick,
Sure.
since you've been gone?
Char char.
Well, they did it. They finally did it. They did a soft launch for the PvP arena, and I tried it out, and it's good and bad in its own way. I mean, okay, I want to ask you, what do you think is the drive behind PvP in Old School Runescape? Why do you think people do it?
For that thrill to be able to beat somebody in a fight. Like
And what's the reward for killing someone in RuneScape?
their stuff.
Their stuff. Like in the wilderness, or like, if you're doing revenants and someone attacks you or you attack them, it's a battle between your gear. Whoever loses, the winner claims their gear, right? And like the PvP arena is great for like being able to hone your skills in a manner where like you don't have that pressure of getting better at PvP and potentially losing a lot of money as you learn, because you can like set kits up and have like loadouts with any weapon and any like armor in the game. But at the same time, it's like, why would I spend this time doing that? From what I hear, all the like PvP awards that they pulled aren't even gonna be in the game.
Really?
Like I think the cosmetics actually failed.
Oh, really?
I may be wrong, and like there's no rewards right now because it's soft launch, and they're gonna show us the rewards next week. But like I think all the only rewards you'll get from doing the PvP arena are gear that you can only use within the arena or something like that.
That's useless. Like there needs to be like if you win 10
Yeah.
matches in a row, you win 300K or something like that. Like
Yeah,
needs to be
like
some
Last Man
incentive.
Standing, it has the whole like buy-in factor, and if you win, you get money. I don't remember how much money you get.
But then again, like that would be gold farming. Like people would figure out ways to gold farm that, which is not.
Yeah,
But like still, if there's not an incentive for something, there's no reason to do it.
yeah.
Like that's
I
why
do
so many
like the
people.
system though, how they're
Yeah,
doing it.
yeah. That's why so many people don't max is because there's not a reason to, other
Yeah,
than to have that crowning achievement. Like
you're
that I
right.
maxed an account. That's the only reason I'm going for a max count is because I want that achievement. I want that good feeling. But like a lot
Yeah,
of people don't max an account because they're just like, I just want to get really good at TOB and get the really good drops, or I want to get
yeah.
Wasanis, or
Oh, for sure. Yeah, some people. I just listened to some podcasts, and they're like, I don't think I'll ever max. Like I might potentially max just by playing the game, but that's not my goal,
Mhm.
and that's fine. You don't need to max. Like getting 99 mining isn't going to help you anywhere in the entire game.
Yeah, like you only need to get what 70 or something for the
Probably.
like
Just
that's
get the quest requirements, and then you're pretty much good. Unless you're an Iron Man, then you need
well,
like
and achievement diary
everything.
requirements, I guess. Like I don't know what the
Right.
achievement diary requirement is for mining, but
Yeah.
like 82 or something. I don't remember.
Yeah.
No, it should be like 85 for rune. I think you need a minor rune piece somewhere.
Hmm. Right.
But like even then, like you hit 82, get a boost, and then you're done. Like
Yeah. Well, the thing I like from the PvP arena is that you can actually go to your like grouping tab where like the mini games are, the minigame teleports, and there's a little button now called PvP arena in the top right. And it's cool because you can actually search for a match while you're doing anything in the game. Like right now, if I wanted to, I could search for a match while I'm doing Motherload Mine, and it'll actually bring up a little notification as if I'm getting like a combat achievement or a unique drop. That little window that appears,
oh yeah.
it'll tell you like, oh, your match is ready, and then you can click on the button, and it'll hop you to the PvP world, which is a separate account, kind of like leagues, where like if you hop to that world, it's your leagues account. If you hop to that world, it's your PvP arena account, and you just go straight to the duel arena, do your fight, and then you go back to your world that you were in, and you're back where you are. You don't have to run anywhere. You can just hop the world, and then you're in the fight pretty much already. It's pretty nice.
It's awesome. That's a good thing. That's a
I love
great
that. And the reason why I really love that is because I really hope they bring that feature into more things.
thing. Hmm.
Imagine for raids 4 or raids 3 or even all the raids, if they update it, if you could have a system where you can queue up for a Chambers of Zarek raid with randoms, and it match makes you like most games, like a Halo match, it match makes you with people, and you can just hop to it or just go there and your team's set up already.
Dude, think of like volcanic mine. Like
Volcanic Mine,
you're
like mini
always thinking
games.
of somebody. You're always waiting for somebody. Like you especially out of everybody I know is like looking for people to do it with. And it's
Yeah,
just it's impossible to find people. And plus, like the volcanic mine world isn't gonna really help you. Like
yeah,
you're wanting a 5-man team. Like why can't you just create a queue for 5-man
yeah,
and oh your team's ready. All right, well I'll be in the volcanic mine world.
yes,
Or put you
exactly.
on, or like instead of teleporting you to the arena, like it could just say you're all in a friend chat now. Go to the volcanic mine and start doing your thing.
Yeah,
Like,
I really hope that is implemented into more of the game,
mhm.
where like it just match makes you and just searches for people that are also searching for the same content. Because like you don't need that for Guardians of the Rift. Like with dedicated mass worlds, you don't have that problem. But there are definitely a lot of things in this game where if it had a matchmaking system that just found a group for you, oh man, that would just be
Like,
spectacular.
think of even Guardians of the Rift. You probably could get more points if you took it a little slower and knew how to do it. But
Hmm.
like, you need a team still. Like, it'd still work. I feel like people would still utilize it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, think of Tob. They could do it like in the raids where it's like, are you a beginner, intermediate, or master? Kind of a
Yeah.
thing. Well, I'm a beginner, and then hopefully some masters will put that I'm a beginner, and then help
Yeah.
along their way to learn how to do raids.
You could
Like,
literally just make it to, you could filter it. You could say, I want to find people that are in a similar range of my KC, or you can select, I want to be a coach and I want to be paired with new players and just help them out.
that would be awesome because there's so many people that love to help. Like,
Oh,
they
yeah.
love teaching people the content and love teaching them how to do it.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I just think that would be awesome. Like that just that's
Okay.
an aspect of the game that I've never thought of. What?
That's my answer for the question of this episode, which we'll talk about at the end. That's my answer right there.
Oh, same.
If there's something we could change about the game, there you
Oh, dude.
go.
I didn't even know that was the question. That's how long we haven't recorded. I
It's
forgot
been
that
so
was
long, man.
so.
If when you play this game every day, especially now that cherries are going on and the days are long, it feels like it's been forever since we recorded last.
Well,
I
and
looked at our
waking up
notes of
tonight.
our last episode. We talked about staking the money at the duel arena.
Yeah,
That
we
seems
did.
like 2 months ago.
Because it probably was like a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Anyway, that's what I'd like. And that's what's cool about the duel arena, the PvP arena. I hope the rewards are worth it. Otherwise, I'm probably never going to go there. And the only other thing I would like about it is a clan event because you can set up tournaments and you can have up to 64 people in a tournament. And I think it actually notifies you when it's your turn to fight. So if we did like a clan event with like 20 people, you wouldn't even need to like you could go there and spectate all the fights. And if you don't want to do that, you could just be called in when it's your turn and then you just hop and then do your fight and then like it'll just progress the tournament throughout the night.
For
That'd be
sure.
pretty cool.
That would be awesome.
So that's something we'll look into for sure. I'm sure all
Yeah.
of us would kind of suck at it anyway. There's like the 2 or 3 people that actually know how to
Yeah,
PK.
like freaking pure. Like,
Yeah.
sure you're gonna destroy us.
So we'll look into that.
You're DQ'd. You're too experienced.
Yeah. That's pretty much all I want to talk about for the JMod blogs, except for
Gotcha.
the fact that they banned some third party clients. I think we might have mentioned that last episode.
Probably.
But there's a couple clients like RuneLite, but not RuneLite. It's called like Open OSRS or something.
Yeah. Well, and like it's
I
a good
can't
thing though
pronounce.
because they followed through with their like what you call it, their threat, because they've
Yeah.
threatened in the past of people that are using these clients or people that are using these like certain things, you're gonna get banned, and like they
Hmm.
just never really followed it through, so people just kept using it because it's like, if there's no consequence, then there's no reason to like care. Well, and now they finally put the ban hammer down, and they finally like said, no, these clients aren't okay. Let's just go. Like,
Right.
and if you're thinking like you're more hidden than other people because of VPN or whatever, like a person brought up a really good point to me. I don't remember who it was. It was one of our clanmates, and we were just talking one night, and they're like, Discord tells people that I'm playing on RuneLite. Like, there's no way that Jagex doesn't know that you're playing on this client. Because, like, if Discord can get that information from your game to say, oh, you're playing on this certain client, like, Jagex can get the information from you, from your account. Like,
Yeah.
just don't try it. Like, it's now a bannable offense. Just don't do it.
Yeah. I'm glad that they are actually doing something about it because I've seen some images on Reddit of people that actually got their accounts like uh on like a cooldown
Hmm.
because they still used it, or maybe they didn't know it was going to be banned and they got on and it triggered that effect.
Well, and
But
it's just
there's
it's
some features that are just way too easy that make the game way too easy. Like Corrupted Gauntlet with that client, it's like just way too easy.
Yeah, I bet. Well, and like, I know TOB with what's his bucket? Skodazeg? Is that his name? The dog.
Yeah, so it's like
Um, he like the people in the overworld would be able to see like the path.
Yeah.
Because and then that's completely defeats the purpose of like the game, like
Right.
of the raid. So
And like in the pestilent blow, the second fight, when the meat falls, it actually highlights every tile that's gonna hit, and it actually has like a countdown number, I think, that tells you when it's going to hit.
it's just like that just defeats the purpose of like
Just way too
the
like
game.
way too many things going on that just shouldn't be in the game.
But the one thing that I will say that is awesome for Jagex, like Jagex did 100% the right thing throughout this whole thing, is the one thing that people really complained about was the death animations, and they actually allowed them out.
Yeah.
Like they
Yeah.
pulled through, and they're like, okay, that's okay. Like that doesn't destroy the integrity of the game.
Right.
Like that's fine. So I think Jagex went about it 100% the correct way.
Yep. And the only people that are angry are the people that suck at the game and need that client.
Suck at the game, but like I'll play it more and get better. Like
Yeah.
if I really want to start doing TOB and stuff, like
Well, the people that rely on that client that
hmm
now like are just mad about it, they probably quit or I don't know.
well, and like I think the scythe and like things like that are going up in price too because like less drops are happening and just
Yeah.
like just good things. Good things are happening. Like I know it sucks that the price is going up because that means I'll probably like take for a lot longer to even get one because like it'll take my whole bank value if I did it right now.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know. I don't even like I have probably enough to get a scythe, but I'd have to sell like all of my gear.
It's 587 mil right now.
And I think I have 3 bill. I don't
Three
even
bill?
not 3 bill. Like in all gear and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe like 900 mil.
Yeah.
Let me check. Let me check. Let me check. Let me check. I'm curious now. I don't remember, dude. I haven't played in 2 weeks. 855 mil. So if I like sold everything except for 300 mil worth of stuff, like I'd be able to get one.
Do a rebuild.
Rebuild
Dude, you can
site.
almost afford a Tebow. Just do a Tebow rebuild.
Let's go, bro.
That'd be pretty fun.
What would I do to rebuild?
Giant mole.
Giant mole.
Giant mole and
I was thinking,
Ceradomin.
I'm just gonna put this on the podcast so that people can ask me about it later and see thoughts and stuff. But I was thinking that I should stream or figure out a way to stream on Lumbridge Lounge, and I'd stream like Giant Mole and stuff, just so that I could
Yeah,
talk
dude.
to people and stuff while I'm doing it. Because I bet some people in the clan would come just hang out,
Yeah,
like
for sure.
just be like, "Yep, I'm just killing Mole over and over again. I'm gonna kill him 100 times today, and then I'm gonna end stream because I'm done."
Just
Like,
do insane content. Giant mole.
Giant
There
Mole,
needs to
dude.
be a giant mole hard mode. I
Hard mode.
believe. I believe one of these years we'll get a hard mode.
Challenge mode, giant mole. There's 4 of them
Yeah.
at one time, but it doesn't matter because all you have to do is spray melee.
More than at once. They'll just run away from you.
Yeah, dude, that'd be that'd be such insane content. That wouldn't want me to freaking tear my eyes out.
Yeah. I don't think I'll ever go back to giant mole.
I'm just going until I hit drop right so I can say I'm
You've
giant.
gone that far, you need the pet.
Yeah, dude, how many kills do I have right now? I have 2,040 kills. And I still haven't.
Nice.
It's okay. And Shipwrecker over here just laughing.
Yeah.
Got it on 16 KC or whatever. Same with Camden. Camden got it at like 100 or something like that. I don't even remember. It might be less than that.
Right.
Oh, you guys make me sad. Yeah,
Well, things are good.
things are great.
Things are
Do you want
great.
to talk more about King of the Skill, or is there anything else?
Nah. We'll talk more about it when it's over. We're just
Gotcha.
mining.
Just mining. Like right now,
Just-
I'm just mining iron because it's
It's
fast.
really entertaining stuff right now.
Dude, I love diggy hole, diggy hole. That's what I love.
Yeah. I'm so
Um,
done with mining, dude.
I
But I
bet.
can't stop though.
Can't
So
stop.
close. I'm over halfway done to get to 98. And once I get 98, I'm going to be done with the worst skill or the worst level in the game.
Yeah.
97 to 98 is like the worst.
dude. And then 98 to 99, you're just like, I'm going.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'm
probably get that level so quickly once I get to 98. Oh, because it's such a. It's almost like more fun than hitting 99. It's like, oh, seeing that number remaining going down. It's like that's all that's left. Let's go.
Ooh. Like right now, my number is 1.5 mil going down, but that's only to 90 mining, which is depressing.
Oh, it gets better once you get to 92, I guess.
We'll see. Because I might not even
Just
do
depends on
amethyst.
how many hours you want to put into amethyst mining.
Probably will never do amethyst.
Just gonna do motherlode mine the whole way.
That and iron ore, and I might even maybe even like at 95, I might learn how to tick manipulate granite.
You get desperate, man. You just like you're always finding ways to change it up and try to get better XP per hour because that's what I do. I was watching videos on how to 3-tick granite, and then I tried it, and I'm like, I can't do it.
Like there's been days where I've done like crazy grinds for like an hour on the account, and it's just like I can do that for an hour. I bet.
Right.
Like do an hour like every 3 days.
Yeah.
Like
I could easily see myself doing the 2-tick barb fishing, but I can't see myself doing the granite because that's just like 3 times more clicking, and it's just way too much for me.
Got you. I haven't even like looked into it, so I wouldn't even know.
It's crazy. It's like not bad once you learn it, but like just you ask yourself like, is this really worth it?
Dude, sometimes I ask that just playing this game.
You get your achievement cape, you're like, was that really worth it?
Really worth
All
it.
that time. Was it worth it?
Well, you freaking talk crap about it not being trimmed right as I got it. I was like, screw you, man. Like, this is
I
like
run up, I'm like, dude, why is it white?
just like, dude, this is like the biggest achievement in this game that I've done. And you just shit on it right away.
I know.
So angry. I was like, screw you, dude.
I made you go do that. What's the
Giants
quest?
Foundry
The
kit.
Giants Foundries quest, just so you could get it.
And then I did like 150 freaking swords at Giants Foundry just because I was like, I'm gonna try it out. And then I just did it. I was like, I kind of like this.
Right?
So,
you were
yeah.
bitter about it that first day. You're like, this is so fun. And then I see you're still doing it like 2 days later.
Well, it's still kind of just like the mind numbing. Like,
yeah.
like
I
this,
prefer it much more over the blast furnace for sure.
yeah. Like, I don't know. It's I can't wait to get that outfit so that like adamant plate bodies are so much faster. But
Yeah. I got all the molds, and I haven't been there for a long time.
dude, it
But
took
when
you
I
like
decide
a
to
week.
get the smithing,
Yeah.
I'll definitely get the outfit.
How long did it take you to get the molds? Like a week?
Yeah, I only did like an
Yeah.
hour.
Well, I did it all in once and got it in like a day and a half.
Nice, dude.
I was like,
Yeah, I could see it being pretty quick if you just stay there.
one, it was
But
like that was
yeah.
like the only thing I was doing on RuneScape. Like the first like 3 days when Ruth was home.
Yeah. It's kind of nice because you could just dedicate 5 minutes to making a sword and then take a little break to help with the baby and then get another sword running.
Oh, for sure. Because like sometimes it's like, babe, I just need like 30 more seconds and I'll be done. I'll be over to help.
I gotta finish my sword. Oh crap! I gotta go dip it in lava now. It's gonna take another 30 seconds. Sorry.
Nothing that felt worse in life than seeing that like purity bar at the top get hit because you just weren't paying attention enough.
I know,
Just
and
like,
you hear that.
this is the
Oh, just it's like no. I'm gonna lose like 4,000 XP from this drop at the end because I just wasn't looking for 10 seconds.
Yeah, it was just one mistake. One mistake.
I like that content. Like, it's definitely not a mini game. I don't think they meant it to be as like deep as Guardians of the Rift.
Yeah.
Just because it didn't need to be. It's smithing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well,
I think it was successful.
It was really successful. Like going back and saying like, remember how we are just like smithing doesn't really need it compared to other skills. It's like it's still kind of true, but they didn't do it in a way where it's like, well,
reworking.
Yeah, it's just like here's an extra thing you can do with smithing because there's literally 2 things you can do with smithing right now, and we need a third. But
I like it.
That's why I think there needs to be a wood cutting thing because there's literally one thing to do with wood cutting is go cut trees.
Yeah.
Like that's all there is. Like wood cutting is like the blandest content to me.
Yeah.
Because at least with like mining, once you hit 92, you have 4 different methods that you could do. 5 technically. You can do amethyst, you can do iron, you could do motherlode mine, you could do volcanic mine, and if you're crazy, you could go do tick manipulating
Did you
granite.
mention blast mine?
Oh, yeah, blast mine too. There's 6. Like there's different things you can do for mining,
Yeah.
but like for wood cutting, it's just like you can do yews, you can do redwoods, you can do teaks or mahogany.
All the
But
same thing.
they're all the same exact thing, and all of them you're gonna drop the logs because logs don't cost anything in this game.
Yeah. I have a good idea for like a wood cutting boss, but I don't know. I haven't really thought too much about it. I think it'd be pretty cool to fight like a big like tree end thing. We kind of talked about it recently.
Yeah, I think so.
Like you have to chop all of its roots to unroot it from the ground, and then it can move around and stuff. Make it a dangerous fight.
Well, then it
Use
can
fire
move
making to like
around,
burn it or something.
then like fire arrows or something, so you can do ranged and
Yeah.
fire making at the same time.
Right.
Like who knows? And then once it's down, you have to cut its body up so you get more wood cutting experience. Make a pile of logs. I don't know. Yeah,
There's so many things that you could do in this freaking game. So many ideas.
for sure. For sure, for sure. Yeah, man.
We'll have to
Um,
do another episode of like just ideas. What we could like, what are our own personal ideas that would be cool to add
I
to the
think
game?
it'd be cool. I'll talk about that one later with you because there's some like plans that we have in the future that for clan and stuff that I don't want to reveal quite yet.
Yeah.
And for like subscribers and stuff. So we'll talk about that
Nice.
later.
We
Nah, dude.
will.
So yeah, that's kind of all we had for like content. Like our content like label literally just says for everybody out there, literally just says Collins Baby and King of the Skill.
Right.
So um I could give you guys like the update. I don't know if I talked about it, but like we got to pick Ruth's birthday. If people didn't know about that, just kind of going more in personal life. I just wanted to bring it up. We got to
Uh-huh.
pick Ruth's birthday because she was Franklin Breach. You guys can look up what that is. It basically means her butt was down instead of her head. So she was upside down, like she was supposed to be head down instead of butt down.
Yeah.
Um, so we chose to have a C-section instead of trying to like risk mom's life and risk baby's life by having her backwards and stuff.
Right.
So, with that, we got to choose her birthday, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I think it's pretty dope to do it this way because like we just went in and we're just like, yeah, we're cutting her out sometime. Like, like
Give
you
me
don't
the
have to
baby.
worry. Yeah, you don't have to worry about labor or anything like that. Like, didn't your wife go into labor for like 12 hours the first time? Like, I don't
Yeah,
remember.
it was a long time. I think we were in the hospital for 3 days.
Yeah. And like for us, it was we were in the hospital at 7 a.m. that morning, was there for the rest of the day, and left by like 4 o'clock the next day.
Yeah.
Like we were in and out. It was great.
That sounds nice. I mean, as
So
long as your wife is comfortable after the C-section, then that's great.
like the first like 3 days, she had to keep on the Percocet and
Yeah.
keep the oxy up because it just hurts. Like you're just
Yeah. I
open,
bet.
and she had to be like helped out of bed and stuff. Like grab her hand and like help her because she has no abs because that's where the
Yeah.
spike's at.
Oh yeah.
But it's pretty chill. Like I don't know, she's pretty much just taking ibuprofen and Tylenol now, and
Sweet.
like doing great. Like she went to uh town an hour and a half away right now.
Nice.
Um, went shopping with her mom today, so
What'd you do?
doing
Play
okay.
RuneScape?
I went golfing, dude. And mowed lawns. My parents are out of town, so I went and
Nice.
mowed their lawn,
Mowing the lawn.
mowing their lawn and grandpa's lawn.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, but the other thing is, I just want to put it out there because I think it's kind of cool. Um, not cool, kind of freaked us out with the baby. Just kind of like to kind of put this to rest with baby. Um, not to put it to rest. Like, how am I saying this? Like, this will probably be one of the main updates with baby for you guys. and then it'll probably just be like a little 2-minute thing later on for the podcast. Like, oh, baby's doing good, and that'll be it. But like, it's cool to just talk about it and talk about like it's cool being a dad and everything like that. And it's just weird to think that I have this little ball of flesh that eats vigorously and like relies on me and my wife.
This living ball of flesh that needs to eat.
Needs sustenance.
It
Like I don't know why I
poops and
explained it like
pees.
that, but it really is. It's just like a little
Yeah, man. I
like she
understand how
doesn't
that
do any.
feels.
Yeah, she doesn't do anything yet.
Yeah,
She just eats and sleeps and poops.
right. It's
But
like a
like,
little Tamagotchi.
yeah, it's just keep it alive.
It's kind of that's the beauty of it though, because like you get to be the one that experiences the growth of that baby. Because like all the other babies you see them, then they leave, and then like 2 weeks later you see them again,
Yeah,
and then you see them again another day or two later. But like with your own child, you get to experience like every moment with them, like the first moments that they start crawling and eating normal food and then start talking. Like my son's almost 3. He's like 2 3/4, and like it's awesome to play with him now and talk with him and play with cars. He has like a personality where he likes Mickey Mouse and driving tractors and playing with like toy cars and stuff, and it's really
yeah.
cool. But when
Well,
he
and
was
like
born, it's like he's just a little ball of flesh. Just
the
you just
ball
need
flesh
to drink
there.
milk and change his diaper and don't kill him.
Don't kill. Yeah, that's the scary part, dude. That's the hard part, I guess.
Yeah. You leave the hospital, you're like, really? You
Like,
trust me that
trust me,
I won't like kill this human? I'm not
and they
gonna
do.
kill it. They don't care.
But
They're
hey,
like, yep, it's your problem now.
for sure. Yeah. The freaky thing about like this all too was like every little like movement and things, you just started like thinking, is everything okay? Like, is everything all right with the baby? And with Ruth, uh about a week old, she started like her arms and her legs started twitching. And like we're like, is she having a seizure or something like that? Like is something wrong? And so we had like 3 days where we were like worrying there and we like did stuff to try to like figure it out. And finally our doctor was just like, it looks like I don't remember what it's called. Um I'll look it up.
Right.
But like she's like, you don't really have to worry about it unless it starts becoming um what's it called? Unless it starts becoming like rhythmic and her eyes start like rolling backwards, and that doesn't happen.
Gotcha.
It's just completely random twitching, and
Uh-huh.
it stops when she wakes up. Um,
Nice.
it's called like myoclonus. That's what
Huh.
I'm seeing.
Never
It's
heard of
just
it.
like their brains aren't fully developed, like because they're babies.
Still
Um,
growing.
still growing, so their brain's just firing those twitch muscles, and just like telling it to fire. And
Right.
I've read on the internet it should go away at like 2 months old.
That's another thing about being a new parent. It's like you don't know what's normal and what's not normal with
Yeah,
your
dude.
baby because they're so new and they're just like just growing still. You're
Mhm. Like, are
you
you
just don't know
okay?
what to do. You're like, I
Or
hope
like
I'm
when they're
doing the right thing. I hope you're healthy. I hope you're eating enough.
yeah, like
I hope I'm
our
not hitting your back too hard, burping you.
our cousin even came by. He's like, "Man, I don't miss the newborn days, but I do miss the newborn days." But like with like a toddler, they tell you what's wrong. Like with a
Yeah.
baby, it's just like, what's wrong? Are you hungry? Do you need poop? Do you have a burp in you? Are you
Yeah.
hurting? Like
Got
what's
to try
happening?
everything until he stops crying.
So I don't know. It's just cool. But like scary things like that happen. But she's doing amazing. We got that all sorted. And I don't know. It's just weird being a dad, man. It's just weird.
Yeah.
That's all I can
That's how
say.
it is.
Like life hasn't really changed. Like I I get like I thought life was gonna be completely different now that I'm a dad. Like,
Yeah.
but life
It'll
really hasn't
change, trust
changed.
me.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
Once they start crawling and running around, oh
Life's
man.
gonna change anyway in September or August 30th when school starts at my new job. So
Oh yeah. I haven't even
yeah,
asked you about that lately. I'll have
dude.
to ask you about that.
We're getting to
sometime.
it.
Life
Getting to
is
it.
good.
Hopefully it all works out. Hopefully I don't suck at my job and get fired.
It's like next episode. Well, guys, I got fired.
RuneScape is my full job now.
I
I'm
was
like,
playing RuneScape at work, and the principal saw. I was
if you
teaching my
just
class how to 3-tick granite so they could do it for me. Anyone who wanted to do it would get extra credit.
that would be amazing for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, should we move on to? Well, I got one shout out before we do our question.
do it.
So, Shipwrecker, a new Astral in our clan, new
Congrats,
mod.
man.
He actually got a new pet recently. He was fishing the Karambwans, I believe, and he got the heron pet. I don't know what level he was at, but I don't think it's very high. And that's just awesome, man. Congrats on your heron pet. You got to go and turn it blue. The
And that's insane
Tepros.
because it was only like 2 or 3 weeks ago he got the what you call it, the baby mole pet on
Yeah,
like 16 KC, and just like, holy man,
yeah.
that's crazy. He has 1.3 million experience in fishing.
1.3 million. That's
He's, he,
it.
he was a tenth of the way to 99.
That's crazy.
Like he still needs to do what he's done 9 more times.
It's
Like,
insane.
that's awesome.
That's kind of me with my thieving pet. I got my Rocky so early in my account. I didn't even know how rare it really was. I think I got him at 61 thieving. And I was just like, what? Oh, this is cool. I got a little raccoon now. Like, no idea how rare it really was to actually get him.
Yeah. Because like I keep thinking to myself, what am I going to do after I max? Even though that's probably like 2 years down the road. But I'm just like, what am I going to do after I max? And I think that's one thing that I'm really like intrigued by is like
Pet
pet
hunting.
hunting. Like
For
doing
sure.
my daily farm runs to try to get Tangleroot, going and
Oh, yeah.
mining gem ore if I don't have golem yet, just try to
Yeah.
grind
Just
that out.
try to do the methods that get the pet
Yeah.
the
Like
fastest.
doing seaweed for the farming pet. Like those are
Yeah,
the only two I really know.
for sure. I could see that. Totally
So,
see that.
going for TOB pet just by doing TOB.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I want to get into TOB so bad. I'm starting to get into it and it's so exciting. It's really satisfying to get through the bosses and only using like 1 or 2 sips of your your Cerebrus. Oh,
What? And
good stuff.
actually
I'll
know
have
what
to
you're
bring you
doing.
along with us. I have a little group that I found. Have to bring you along.
Yeah, drag me along. More like it.
Drag you along for a couple rounds and then you'll start to get the hang of it.
Oh, you
Trust
think
me.
that? You think that, but you don't know how bad I am. Just kidding, you do.
Hey, that's how
Not
you
that
get better is by playing with other people who are also learning. That way you don't feel so bad when you're like doing it with someone who has like 1,000 KC
bad.
and you just keep dying and there's like, okay.
I'm leaving
But
this
when
room.
everybody's at like the same skill level, pretty much, it's a lot better. Even if you
Well,
don't get a single KC that night, it's really fun to like watch the progression. It's like, oh, we actually, so the 2 nights ago I did it with this group and we only got to the Nilo Rim, which is the 3rd boss. We didn't even get to the boss level, like the end of that floor. And then yet last night we actually got to Verzik phase 2.
that's freaking awesome.
So we were so pumped, like, wow, look at this progression we've already made. So I could see us getting our first KC pretty soon.
Let's go. And then someone randomly getting a purple and making 100 mil.
Yes. Good stuff. I'm excited. Super excited.
Excited too, man.
Mining amethysts and doing top. It's like complete opposite of the spectrum.
One's very slow skilling and one is the highest PVM.
Right.
Now you just need to like start PKing and then you'll have the trifecta of this game.
I tried it with the stupid PvP arena. It's not my thing. I was like thinking that I'd get into it, and it's just the same thing. It's just PvP. It's just PvP, you know? It's not anything new.
For sure. For sure, for
Well,
sure.
let's go through our questions and answers, shall we?
Let's do it. Let me open that up. Give me a second.
Let me introduce the question while you get that up. Our question is, if you could change one thing about something in the game, what would it be? And the rule is you can't just remove it. You can't just say, I don't want to have rune crafting as a skill in the game. Like you can't
Barbarian Assault
just
needs
delete
to
it.
go away.
Yeah, you can't do that. What would it be? We'll just read a few of these, but I can say one while you look. I would say that. Let's see. This is from Neatscape, our lovely member who has recently started playing RuneScape. He has been grinding. He said, let's add a lucrative new material or worthwhile non-combat skilling content to the wilderness. The first time I ventured into the wilderness, I was terrified of getting ganked with my inventory full of dragon bones, but now it's almost a pleasant surprise if I get PK'd. The wilderness is pretty dead content for most players. Sure, revs are a thing if you're really high level, but I guess back in the day when wilderness was the only place you could get Rune Knight, I feel like we need something like that, an incentive for PVM/life skillers, as well as new and aspiring PvPers to journey into the wilderness. So he's basically saying like a new material and only available in the wilderness, which used to be Runite, I believe. That's why it was so expensive. But what I would think would be kind of cool in that kind of term is like making, I think RuneScape 3 did it this way when they reworked smithing. They made like a higher tier of all the different metals. And I think they called it Elder. So you could get like bronze at level 1. And then like at 50 you get Elder Bronze. And then you get Elder Iron, Elder Silver, and then Elder Rune. And it's like, you know, more rare and better stats than just the
Cool.
first tier. And I think that'd be cool if the wilderness had like that kind of material there, where you can only get it there. It's like Elder Rune ore that you can mine there, and it's like 20k or like 30k or something.
That'd be cool. Just need to figure
Something
out
like that.
the uses for it. I don't know.
Yeah, just making the wilderness more relevant than just having those bosses.
Well, and like that just makes it just makes it so hard for you to like want to boss in the wilderness, because like that's the only places people like go and PK. It's like
Yeah,
whenever I've gone to Callisto, it's like this is awful. Like I'm getting
right,
PK'd every other kill.
right.
But that's the only place to PK, because what if I just got a dragon pick? Well, they
Yeah,
want to kill that off of me. That's 5 mil right there. So I don't know. I think that's cool.
yeah.
I think one that aligns with our answer that we were having is DJ Screw. He said the way group bossing is handled, there's clearly a way they can set up parties. They do it for raids. Implementing something like that would be way cool for the whole game. I know there are many times when I'm playing World of Warcraft and just sitting in a party with friends. They could implement a way that splits could be handled without scamming if they introduced parties. So like kind of the same thing we were saying, where it's like, why isn't there like this like party system that you're doing with this PvE arena? Like you could do this with a lot of other things, like thinking of, oh, I want to join a party for Arachnis. I want to join a party for this volcanic mine. Like, I don't know. And like splits and stuff, like that's even a big thought too, is like if you'd had these boss splits and stuff, like and had these parties, it might just split it for you. I don't know.
That'd be nice, man.
That would be nice. So then just reduce the risk of somebody saying, deuces, I'm never talking to you again.
Yeah,
You guys just got me a scythe. Or you just got me a T-bow.
yeah. They definitely need to make a system where you can like right click a person, and they would probably like have to be on your friends list or within the same clan as you, and they would give you the option to like team up or group up. I know they have like a party plugin on RuneLight, but that doesn't change like the mechanics within the game. But that'd be really cool if you could group up in the game if you're online, and just it would have that system if you're in that group. That'd be great. Because like maybe if you're doing a raid with random people and you're not quite trusting them, you don't have to group up with them. Because like I don't know, you wouldn't trust them enough to be in the same group to get like those mechanics in the game to get the drops all split up.
Yeah. Well, if
I
you're
think
just
it
with
would
randoms,
be
it's just
better.
like, oh, we got a ancestral top. Like
Yeah.
maybe like have it go straight into the GE. Like I don't know.
Yeah. Just have it sell right away, and then all the money gets sent to your banks.
I don't know. That'd be cool.
Right.
We'll see. Like, there's probably some like logistic problems with it too that I'm not thinking of, but that's fine.
Yeah. Just basically going back to what we said earlier, just to say it again, like that would just be great to have a matchmaking system. One of the most turn off things for me in games, especially within PC games, is where you have to scroll through a server to find a server to play on with people. Like those games like Rust or whatever, and like Ark, whatever that's called, the dinosaur game. Where, like if you want to play, you have to like pick a specific server that might have 20 people out of 50 total that you can play on. I don't know. I like the thought of being able to choose a piece of content that you want to do and just be matchmaked with people that are also looking for that same content.
Just freaking Call of Duty matchmake me, man.
Exactly. Like I played on the Xbox as a kid growing up, and then I got into PC gaming later. And I never knew that you had to do it the other way sometimes on PC. Like I was so used to just getting on, playing Call of Duty or Halo, and just finding a match, and it would just pair me up with the team and an opponent team to play with. Imagine getting on Call of Duty and having to like browse a list of servers to play like team deathmatch.
Or like,
Because that exists in games. You have to do that.
Yeah.
And it's kind of the same thing for RuneScape. If you want to play Theater of Blood, you have to find people to do it with. You have to get a group together to do it, which you can do it. It's possible. If you're in a clan that has people that are also interested in that kind of content, it's not that hard. But if you're just the only person online at the time and you really want to play Theater of Blood or you really want to do something, I think that'd be really great to just hop in, even if you're there, just to set up a search to find people, and then it just hops you to that world, and everybody hops automatically to that specific world, and you're there.
Let's go.
Yeah, that'd be good. Give it to me.
For sure.
We're in the early stages of that. I can see that happening in some fashion, because the PvP arena does it pretty well from what I've seen so far.
For sure. You want to pick out the next comment?
I was thinking we could just do like one more.
Sounds good. Do it.
Do you have any in mind?
I don't know.
Yeah, put you on the spot. I don't know. I was thinking. I like Shipwrecker's answer. Woodcutting needs some love. An expansion of some sort would be nice. I think there was talk of forestry in the game that Jagex did. So in the game jam, they did mention a whole like expansion for woodcutting. We actually mentioned that as well in this episode, how woodcutting kind of sucks. And
yeah,
like I agree that not every skill needs a mini game to just be slapped on to try to fix the skill. Because there's a lot you could do with woodcutting. I think the whole forestry thing. I don't I don't remember exactly what that entailed. I know you could like get different resources from the trees to like add to potions or something, I think. But I think there's a lot of things you could do with the woodcutting skill. Especially, like I said, like you could add a boss to it and make it much more than just a boss just to train the skill. Like imagine a giant tree just free roaming the wilderness or something. And just, or not free roaming, I don't know. Just like a gigantic tree would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
There's like two different levels you go inside of it. Like you first have to carve in like break through the like entrance and like climb up the trunk and get to the top, while the other side is down on the ground level fighting it from ground level. I don't know.
I don't know. I think it'd be cool.
Just something more than just clicking on the tree. That's the thing about this game. Like a lot of the skills honestly kind of suck.
Well, like
a lot of skills need some rework. Like thieving.
Well, like they just have no like purpose. Like
yeah.
I don't know. Who's it? Like
Yeah.
here's the last one I think I should read. It's from Camden, 55510. He says, "Not very creative, but I'd rework the smithing and fire making skills to make it actually relevant to the game. I'd add woodcutting, mining,
thieving.
at least thieving, even even agility, like agility, once you hit a certain point, you don't really need to do anything. Like they just need to have a little more relevance, like a little more reason to grind them, reason to hit them.
Yeah.
Like there just isn't a reason to, other than to have that badge of I'm 90 agility or I'm 99 or not 99 mining. Like that's the only thing you get from it.
Yeah. Even
Like
if they don't rework the skill, I think the least they could do is rework the cape, the master cape or whatever you call it, the skill cape.
yeah,
Like imagine getting 99 agility and get that cape, and when you wear the cape, your run energy never drains ever again.
dude, that'd be insane. That'd be awesome.
You put
Or
in
like
those hundreds of hours to get that perk, like I could see that being worth it. Because
that, or
like I'm
even
gonna
like
do it either way. Either way, I'm gonna do it. And
even
imagine
like
just getting that
maybe
perk
even
for that.
like 50% slower.
Yeah,
Like make it so I could run for like 5 minutes. Like
yeah. Just never have to worry about
mhm,
stamina pots or anything ever
mhm.
again.
Well, like, and the only thing that would be bad for is like price and stamina pots and stuff. But like, there's so little people that have agility
Yeah.
capes. Like, agility capes are the least. Like, aren't they the least number of players in the game that have agility capes?
As of last week, there are 46,385 members that have the achievement or the agility cape,
Do you have that
which
pulled
is
up
not
right now, or do
much.
you just have that memorized?
I was Googling it while while you're saying that.
So fast. That's what I was saying. I was like, holy crap! What?
I mean, I just did OSRS agility cape and then scrolled down two little
Yeah.
scrolls
I
and it's
just I thought you
bolded.
had it memorized because like you've memorized some of my numbers.
As
Like
of last week, I looked it up last week and I think it, it was
yeah.
46,385.
Well, like you memorize stuff like what my KC is for my
Yeah,
Ellie. Do you remember? I bet you
59.
remember. You're insane because I thought it was 64 right now, and I just looked at it. It's 59. You're freaking right.
Of
Like,
course I know that. It gave me an extra 200 mil in my account.
yeah, I don't know. I just think
That was
it's
a big
funny.
day.
So it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like that would be cool. What if like mining, you get 99 mining, no matter what, you get double ore.
Yeah.
So like if you're mining rune, you can get double rune.
Right.
Like I don't know. That would be an awesome perk. Like, what is the perk for a mining cape? I don't even know.
I think it is similar to that, but not up to rune. It's really a lot of this. The perks are not worth it. The only like worth it ones are the crafting and the construction and the HP and
There's a
I don't know.
5% chance of receiving an extra ore while mining up to adamant with some
Up to adamant. 5%.
XP for both
What
ores
kind of
mined at the same
what is
time.
that? That's so
Like that's
dumb.
that's awful. Like 5% is nothing. Like
That's like unnoticeable. I mean, I can understand where like once you get the max cape, all of those perks are combined into one item. That's pretty overpowered.
mhm.
Maybe you can like enable only 5 at a time or something with the max cape, and then that would be fine. Because then you can just like switch it up to what you're doing. I don't know. But then
Well, like
again,
even
it's like
then,
it
like how
doesn't
many
even matter because you're only going to be doing one thing at a time anyway.
well, and like how many people are gonna be mining? Like I know a lot of people mine the rune ore and just kind of like switch worlds and stuff as a
Yeah.
moneymaker. But like it's already so competitive. Like you're not
Yeah.
gonna raise the price that much. Like
Dude,
I
I
just
always see depleted rune
dude,
spots when I'm
I'm
running
looking
around.
right now at this rune spot and it's depleted. Like
Yeah.
people just hop worlds, like and
Oh
just do
yeah.
that all day, and it's like like I know they're
That
10K or
does not
something
look fun.
for one. Like it just doesn't feel worth it. I don't
Yeah.
know.
We're just not as hardcore as some players, I
Well,
guess.
I'd rather spend like 20 hours like learning Gauntlet and doing Gauntlet or doing something like that and make money that way. Like I would much
Right.
rather
Like
do
have
something
fun
for
doing
fun.
it. Don't just like I
Yeah.
hate hopping worlds. I did the whole like Dorgashin chests thieving grind for a couple levels and I just had to hop worlds and like break into 2 different chests. It was pretty
Over
good
and
XP,
over
but
and
it was
over.
just so annoying to have to hop like every 20 seconds.
Mhm. Like
Never again.
I don't know. Like for thieving, I'm just gonna go straight pyramid plunder till 95, then Arty Knights all the way.
Yeah. Right.
Like, I don't know. Well, Do we have another question? We didn't talk about that.
No, we didn't.
All right, I think we came up with one. There might be a little cut here, just because we were thinking. So, I think the question of the week is gonna be if you could combine two bosses in the game to make the coolest boss, whether it's like mechanics or even just like looks, to make the coolest boss to you, what two bosses would you combine and why? I do want to put that out there though. If there's any artists in the clan or any artists that follow us on any social media and stuff like that, like YouTube or something like that, um, we welcome some fan art and some drawings of these combined bosses because I think it'd just be cool to see them. Like, yeah. So if you could combine any two bosses in the game, which one would be the coolest?
I like that question. You could come up with so many different answers.
Oh yeah, dude. So
Man, I'm just looking at all the bosses right now and the high scores. Oh
well,
man, imagine like a cow fight queen, Zolra.
dude, just think of the pet for like Cowfight Queen and Kriara. How big that thing would be.
Oh man, good stuff.
All right.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what you guys have to say.
Yeah, we'll get our thinking caps on for next episode. So,
For sure.
all right.
I think that about wraps it up, though. Good
Mm-hmm.
to be back and get another episode recorded.
Mm-hmm.
Get back on that grind.
For sure, for sure. Like I said before, if you guys follow us on Spotify, go ahead and please go to YouTube sometime and subscribe just so we have so we just kind of can see how many people are with us. Like, comment, all that jazz. We want to see what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Deuces.
Thanks, guys. Leave us a review if you like what you hear.